Hello, my name is Sabiha, my student ID is 0124631. In this video, I will be explaining all of the 10 exercises which I did for my code 11. So the first exercise is coding is cool. The code begins by assigning the word coding to the variable word 1. Next, the word is assigned to the variable word 2. The word cool is assigned to the variable word 3. Now combine all three variables to form a sentence and store it in sum. Print the final sentence. My second exercise is simple sums. A variable named number 1 is declared and initialized with the integer value 8. A second variable named number 2 is declared and initialized with the integer value 10. A third variable named sum is declared which stores the result of adding number 1 and number 2. The value of sum, which is the result of addition 8 plus 10 equals 18, is printed. The third exercise is biography. The variable name is assigned the string value Abiha. The variable hometown is assigned the string value Pakistan. The variable age is assigned the integer value 19. A dictionary named info is created to store the gathered information. The key name is paired with the value stored in name. The key hometown is paired with the value stored in hometown. The key age is paired with the value stored in age. The dictionary values are printed each on a separate line using formatted strings. Advanced requirement. Allow user to store information in the dictionary. Store the gathered information in a dictionary. Print the gathered information in separate lines. Next, exercise 4, primitive quiz. The program asks the user to name the capital of France. The strip method removes any extra spaces before or after the input. The user's answer is compared to Paris, ignoring case differences. The lower method converts the input to lower case for a case insensitive comparison. If the input matches Paris, case insensitively, a success message is displayed. If the input does not match, an error message provides the correct answer. Next, advanced requirement. Add a dictionary storing countries with their capitals for the quiz. The keys are country names and the values are their capitals. Value to keep track of the user's score. Loop through each country capital pair in the quiz. Ask the user for the capital of the current country. Strip removes extra spaces around input. Check if the answer is correct, ignoring case differences. If correct, acknowledge and add to the score. If incorrect, provide the correct answer. Show the user's final score with encouragement. Next, exercise 5, days of the month. A dictionary days in month is created to store the number of days in each month. The keys represent the month numbers 1 for January, 2 for February, etc. And the values represent the number of days in each month. The user is prompted to enter a month number. The input is converted to an integer and strip removes any extra spaces. Check if the entered month number exists in the dictionary days in month. If valid, print the number of days for the entered month. If not valid, print an error message about the valid range. The try block ensures the program doesn't crash if the user enters an invalid input, example letters or symbols. Advanced requirement. Prompt the user to input a month number. Convert the user's input to an integer, removing any surrounding white space. Check if the entered month number is within the valid range of 1 to 12. Handle February specifically as it depends on whether it's a leap year. Ask the user if the year is a leap year and convert the input to lowercase. If the year is a leap year, February has 29 days, otherwise it has 28 days. For all other months, directly fetch the number of days from the dictionary. Output the number of days in the selected month. Inform the user if the input is not within the valid range. Handle cases where the input is not a number. Next exercise is 6, brute force attack. The correct password for the system is the maximum number of allowed password attempts. Label a counter to keep track of the number of attempts made. Start a loop that continues until the correct password is entered or attempts are completed. Request the user to enter the password. Mask the entered password with asterisks for privacy. Increase the attempt count by 1 after each entry. Check if the entered password matches the stored correct password. If correct, grant access and end the loop. If incorrect, display an error message along with the masked password. Provide a hint if the user is on their second to last attempt. If the user has used all attempts, look them out and tell them. Advanced requirement. Define the correct password for the system. Set the maximum number of attempts which a user is allowed. Label a counter to track the number of attempts made by the user. Start a loop that will run until the correct password is entered or maximum attempts are reached. Request the user to enter the password with a message. Increment the attempts counted by 1 after each entry. Analyze if the entered password matches the correct password. If the password is correct, grant access and stop the loop. Calculate remaining attempts to inform the user. Let the user know the password is incorrect and display the remaining attempts. If the user has reached the maximum allowed attempts, issue a final warning. Next, exercise 7, sum counting. Counting up from 0 to 51 number at a time. Counting down from 50 to 01 number at a time. Counting up from 30 to 51 number at a time. Counting down from 50 to 10, skipping every other number. Counting up from 100 to 200, adding a 5 each line. Exercise 8, simple search. List of names for the search. Display prompt to the user to enter the name they are looking for. Flag to track whether the name is found during the search. Loop through each name in the list to check if it matches the user's input. Convert both names to lowercase to ensure the search is case insensitive. If a match is found, set found to true and inform the user. Exit the loop early since we found the name. If the loop completes and the name wasn't found, let the user know. Advanced requirement. List of names to search from. Display a prompt to the user to enter a name they want looking for. Analyze if the entered name exists in the list using a case insensitive search. If the name is found, provide a friendly success message. If the name is not found, let the user know in a friendly way. Next, exercise 9, hello. This prints hello to the console. This calls the hello function to execute it. The following line checks if this script is being run directly. This calls the main function if the script is run directly. Next, the 10th exercise, is it even? Program to check if a number is even or odd. If the number is divisible by 2, it's even. If not, it's odd. Main function to handle user gathered info and display the result. Let the user enter a number. Call the check even odd function and get the result message. Print the result message. If the user enters a non-integer value, display an error message. Only run the main function if this script is run directly. Thank you. I hope you enjoy this video.